Hey guys, I'm gonna be using Mega Gardevoir today, and I have this sand team with Tornadus and stuff, and it should be fun. I'm just gonna jump right into the team. I'm not gonna waste any time. Oop, forgot the click. I'm gonna. So we have Mega Gardevoir, obviously. I have Trace, which is its best ability. It's also with Trace, you can not Mega and like be a threat to rain teams and stuff. And I have Hyper Voice, Psy Shock, Focus Blast, and Taunt. Hyper Voice becomes Fairy type because it gets Pixelate when a Mega evolves, like Mega. And Taunt is nice for beating stuff like Chansey and Ferrothorn maybe. I don't know. I think it'll come in handy probably. We'll see. Then I have Excadrill. I'm running Earthquake, Iron Head, Return, Swords Hands. Return kills Rotom at +2 after rocks. If not kills, it does like it almost kills for sure. But you know, the point is to wear down Rotom. And yeah, I'm Life Orb, Max Attack, Adamant. Nothing really more to say. Then if Hippowdon, I'm running Careful with enough defense investment to take a +2 close combat from Lucario. And I have Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Whirlwind, Slack Off. Whirlwind is good for phasing, and the other moves are self-explanatory. Then I have Tornadus. I'm running Assault Vest, Knockoff, U-Turn, Hurricane, Heatwave. I'm running Max HP and Max Speed. This set it's meant to be a bulky pivot and not really a attacker. So this is kind of like a Volt-Turn Sand team with the next Pokemon, which is Rotom, which is Defog, Pain Split, Volt Switch, Hyper Pump. It's just a pivot, and when combined with Tornadus, they're like, you know, they're good together. They create a U-turn core or Volt-Turn core. Then I just have Clefable. I have Thunder Wave to slow things down for Gardevoir if needed. It's also probably how I'll beat a Volcarona. I Thunder Wave it and then sack something and bring out Excadrill. Or maybe Gardevoir. But yeah, I also have Calm Mind to potentially win after like everything's weakened or something. I'm running 190 speed. It was for Conks, but now it's just kind of there. I'm too lazy to retrain it, so you know, if we see a Conk, it'll come in handy, I guess. I'll just get oh, I can't speak. I'll get a game, and I was gonna say I was gonna cut, but I don't have to. Alright, so I actually had to cut that last match out. I had to cut the last match out because I moved my battle window before I started recording, and it was not in the right place. And that really messes up with my editing, so I wouldn't be able to put my layout over it. So I had to cut that one out. I actually lost. My Clefable died to a +2 Earthquake somehow from Garchomp. I wasn't expecting it to, because I didn't take 50 from the first one, but I don't know, whatever. I think it's like Adamant maybe. So I'll get a game. And I don't have to cut, so that's cool. So this guy's playing like Charizard Y Semi-Stall. This is gonna be super annoying, I think. So Gardevoir in this game looks pretty good. It is kind of semi-stall, so it puts in a lot of work here for sure. I think I'll actually lead with it. He does have Diggersby, which worries me. But yes, I will lead with Gardevoir. I'm just going to... I have no switch into this. I have to, like, Psyshock. I am max speed, so I might be faster than him. Psyshock will do, like, 60, maybe 70%. It'll be a 2-hit KO for sure. And I don't think he can one-shot me. I might be wrong. Hold on, what are my stats? 301 special defense. Yeah, I think I live a hit. Whoa, the text got weird there. Okay, so I do live a hit. I'll Hyper Voice. Actually, Psyshock is just much better. So Gardevoir can beat Skarmory 1v1. As he switches to Chansey, that's fine. He took a lot from that. I think I'll go Tornadus here. I would taunt, but I don't want to risk getting Seismic Tossed. It is kind of my what do you call it? Skarmory answer. I think Heat Wave kills from here, so I'll Heat Wave. So he goes Clef. That's fine. That was a nice chunk. He has Magic Guard, so I burn him, but it doesn't really matter. I'll knock off here. I'd rather, I guess he could have Thunder Wave. That would be annoying, but it should be fine. I do have Excadrill that can come out on this. Unless he has Flamethrower. If he has Flamethrower, that's a little unfortunate. Oh, he does have Thunder Wave. Well, I definitely misplayed there. On the bright side, I can U-turn. I can get a slow U-turn off into Excadrill. Oh, he's slower than me, so never mind. I'll go Hippowdon. I'll get my rocks here. I am specially defensive, so I should be able to take some Moonblasts. He does go Charizard Y. I'll make this play. I'll go Rotom here, anticipating him to. Oh, he has Roost. Okay. I want to bank on him going for Solar Beam here, which means I can go out to Hippowdon, and on his Solar Beam, it'll take 2 turns to charge because it'll be Sand. Doesn't really help me, but I can at least have a switch into this now. Here, let me think. I live a Solar Beam? I definitely live a Solar Beam. I'll slack off here. Okay, that did a lot more than I thought it would. I'll go Clef. Maybe Clef should have been my first switch in. I'm definitely playing this pretty poorly. He goes his own Clef. I'll start. Actually, no, I won't. I was gonna say I'll start setting up, but I think that's a bad idea. I'll go Excadrill. He does still have his Diggersby, which is very scary because my answer to it is weakened, being Hippowdon. I don't think Hippowdon even takes 2 hits from Bandit anyway. Yeah, I don't have too much defense. He goes for Thunder Wave. I'll double to Rotom here because he's probably gonna go Skarmory. Yep, and I'll just get a Volt Switch off. Should be pretty safe. He goes Diggersby. That's crazy. I'll go for a Hydro Pump. Ideally, I connect. I should have went for a Hydro Pump there. Now that I think about it, I guess please land. I'll cry if this misses. Okay, so I get rid of Diggersby. Thank God. I can definitely win this game with Excadrill. I can get my Rotom back up to full if I can predict his Chansey coming out, which shouldn't be too hard. He goes Heatran. That's fine. I'll go looking for my switch-ins. Well, man, I really want to keep this, but alright, I don't need Torn. Torn is kind of useless. I might live 2 Magma Storms so I can get a knockoff. Okay, yeah, I definitely take 2 Magma Storms, so I'll knock off here. If he wants to switch, that's fine with me. So I get a knockoff on something. I hope it's Skarmory. So I'll make it so my Excadrill might be able to beat him 1v1. It's just Magma Storms again. I get a knockoff. I'll U-turn here in case he misses. As he doesn't. That's fine. I'll go... I'll just go Hippowdon. I live on Magma Storm and I can get a nice Earthquake off. But I'm thinking it might be better to just... No, I'll definitely... Okay, so he stays in Magma Storms, he misses. That's unfortunate, but I don't think it mattered too much because I am specially defensive. I would have taken it very well. It would have done about, let's say maybe 45, so I'd have enough HP to come back in on Chansey. I'll go... He has no Clefable answer anymore. I can run with Clefable right now if I wanted to. I think I will. He defogs, that's fine. I'll start Calm Minding. I guess he could go his own Clef and Thunderwave me. He might fear Flamethrower and switch. I could go Rotom here expecting his Chansey, and Rotom is safe here anyway because I don't think his Skarmory has a move to hit me. Gardevoir can potentially come back in on this later. He has Charizard. That's interesting. I'll Thunder Wave before I Soft Boiled. I think Thunder Wave is better, and this should do about 50. Yeah. Cool, so I paralyzed Charizard. That's great. My mental calcs are like on point. I always guess like how much everything's gonna do. Yep. Now that he's slowly paralyzed, I Calm Mind again. I think if he crits me, I'll die, but should be fine. I really don't want to get Thunder Waved, so I'll go hard into Excadrill, and then I'll make the same plays before. It'll double into Rotom. We Calm Minds. That's fine. I'll still do the same thing. There's no way he stays in here. Sure, this guy's seen in one of my videos. He should know what my Excadrill is. So ideally he goes Skarmory here. Yep. And I'll get a Pain Split off. Heal up my Rotom. Once that happens, I don't think I can lose. He doesn't have anything that really beats Rotom. Oh, Rotom in the combination of Clef, at least. Yep, he surrendered. So, that was a nice game. I'll get another one. I'll play 3 games this episode. Yeah. I'm gonna go for, like, ladder this season. Ooh, I get Cynthia. Okay, so, I'm assuming they're Mega Scizor. Oh. Not assuming, they're definitely Mega Scizor. So Gardevoir is pretty good in this game. Scizor obviously destroys it, but other than that, it's really good. I know he's or she. I don't know what their gender is. I'll lead with Gardevoir. It matches up pretty well against Garchomp, Landorus, Heatran, Celebi, and Milotic. So, yeah. So I get a nice Intimidate off because of Trace. I'll Hyper Voice here. I should be faster unless they're Scarf, and if they're Scarf, they're not going to do too much because I got an Intimidate off. They are Scarf. I'm expecting him to go Heatran. I know they're Assault Vest Heatran. It's a stupid set, by the way. And, oh my god. I'll go Rotom. I don't really have the best Scizor answer, so I'm kind of scared of Scizor. But yeah, I'll definitely go Rotom here. As it goes Celebi. So, if I remember correctly, they don't actually have a grass move. I fought this guy several times. Or girl, I don't know. I always assume everyone's a guy. I'll Volt Switch here. Because they just get up rocks, that's fine. I'll go to Tornadus. I think I'll just knock off. Knockoff hits Milotic, which is I'm expecting to come out. He wouldn't stay in with Celebi, I think. U-turn is 4 times effective. Hurricane kill. I think every move I have is super effective, actually. Yeah, it is. So he stayed in anyway. That's interesting. Oh my god. So I get Thunder Waved. That's really annoying. I'll U-turn here. Ugh, I didn't expect that. They go Heatran. Does it get fully paralyzed? Oh man. I'll knock off. I want their Assault Vest gone. With their Assault Vest gone, I should be able to kill it with Gardevoir. To go for Rock Tomb, that's fine. I'll go Rotom here. I should wall. Unless they have Solar Beam. If they have Solar Beam, I might cry. I'm not gonna lie. Go for Lava Plume. They don't get the burn, thankfully. I'll defog. As it goes Celebi. I'll just go back to Tornadus. They can't really touch my Tornadus, and I can always U-turn. If I get paralyzed, it's obviously a problem, but what can I do? Well, what can I do? I'll go back to Rotom again. They Lava Plume. Still don't get the burn. That's good. I'll Volt Switch here. It's getting a little annoying. As he kills Garchomp. I'll go Clef here. They Draco. Nice. I'll Thunder Wave. I'm assuming he'll either go Heatran or Scizor. Thunder Wave covers both. Celebi's fine. I miss. It doesn't really matter because they're natural cure, but you know, there's mental damage. Definitely mental damage. My new video should be out right now. I forgot to go advertise it. Oops. I'll just U-turn. This sucks, but I don't really know what else I can do here. I'll go Hippowdon. I'll get my rocks finally. Rocks will definitely help me. He will probably go Milotic here. Well, that's fine. I can go Rotom. Yep. So he goes Milotic. Actually, instead of Rotom, I'll go Clef. I think it's better. I got a ping from Pokemon Revolution Online. Announcements. There's an art stream. Cool. Oh, what do you go for? I did a lot. I should have paid attention. I'll just soft load. Go for Scald. Okay, so that did a lot. I'll start Calm Minding. It's like downpouring outside. I'm sorry if you guys hear like thunder, but it's 3 PM in Central Florida, so that means it's rain time. I'm sure he has Mirror Coat. I'm gonna try to outplay it. Yeah, so he goes for it there. I'll actually go for a Moonblast here. As he gets me with it, but I live. Okay, so in that case, I'll soft-boiled until I'm back to full. Oh wait, he's faster than me. I could have sworn I was faster. Am I crazy? Oh man, I just messed up big time. Alright, I'll go Gardevoir. I'm gonna end up losing to Scizor for sure. But I'll Hyper Voice here. And if he goes Heatran, I'll Focus Blast. Okay, so I get rid of Melodic. Thank God. I hate that Pokemon, it's so annoying. He goes Scizor. This is unfortunate. I'm going to go Hippowdon and try to whirlwind him away. Please stay away from me. Big scary red Iron Man. That was cringe. I'm assuming he'll Sword Stance. He Bullet Punches. Okay, so that doesn't do too much. I'll slack off. He could definitely Sword Stance here as he U-turns. So that's good for me. I get to keep. I get to keep my Hippowdon kind of healthy. And I can always go Tornadus on this. I think he might actually double into it though. I think. Alright, yeah, I knew he was gonna, oh, okay, so he goes Landorus instead. That's fine. My Hippowdon's always a switch in, I think. Actually, I'll U-turn here. He can't go for a rock move, right? Because he knows my Hippowdon's a switch in. So he'll definitely U-turn himself here because he wants to get my Hippowdon low enough for Scizor. I'm assuming he'll U-turn. He goes for knockoff. Okay, well, I get fully. Man, I'm getting really unlucky. I'll go Hippo. I'm gonna lose my Smooth Rock, which sucks, but I don't think it was gonna come into play too much this game. I no longer have a Garchomp answer. Just realizing this. I guess it's this. I don't think I live any hits though. That sucks. I'll go Torn again here. I still don't think this can kill me. Okay, so he does have Giga Drain. Unfortunately, take too much from that. Fuck, dude. If I didn't get paralyzed like a million times, I wouldn't be in this situation. But here we are. I'll U-turn. As my Sandstorm ends there. Oh, this is annoying. I'll go Gardevoir. I'll start throwing off moves. Kinda have to at this point. Ideally they sack this, but of course they don't. I'll Focus Blast here. If I miss, I'm just gonna surrender. No way I can win this if I miss. At least I don't think I can. Alright, so I land my Focus Blast. He dies, thank God. If he goes Scizor, I'll taunt. And the reason I'll taunt is because I don't want him with Sword Stance. These Sword Stances I probably lose. I really hate their team. It literally looks like 6 Pokemon just slapped on a team. And then he like tweaked the sets to like be super anti-meta, so it sometimes works, but I don't know. I really don't like this person's team. Every time I fight it, it makes me angry. They go Garchomp, so I'm assuming they're max speed. Not much I can do here. I kind of have to just stay in Hyper Voice. Yeah. That's unfortunate, but what could I do? I'll go Hippo here. I should take a Draco, I think. He might just switch hard to Celebi. No, he Dracos, so it kills me. He crit me. Oh. Alright, well, I lost. I'll attempt to win with Excadrill. No, there's no point. I'm just gonna surrender. This is a waste of time. Alright, so I'll get another game. If I get this person again, I'm just gonna end the recording. And I'll cut until we get a game. Alright, so I got a game. I got a Pyrus again. I don't remember what they had last time. I think they had Glade. And the same they have Gyarados. This should be fun. At least a lot more fun than the last match. My Gardevoir he has no switch-ins at all to Gardevoir. He does have Mamoswine. It kind of actually last time it was Life Orb. So I'm gonna lead with Gardevoir. Gardevoir literally beats everything as a lead. Except maybe Azumarill. I guess he could have Hypnosis on his Ninetales. He leads Gliscor. I'm gonna Mega Evolve and click Hyper Voice. It should do like 90%. Okay, thank you. So this guy has a lot of rating. Hopefully I win so I can get my rating back. It's 60. My win rate this season is so bad. From all the memes I've used. Hyper Voice does okay, so it's definitely 2 KO, so I'll stay in Hyper Voice again. And you can't be faster than me. Impossible. I am 328. These stats are beautiful. If he goes Mamoswine, I'll stay in Hyper Voice. I'm pretty sure it kills. He goes Ninetales, that's fine. I'm going to taunt here because I think he'll go for... Okay, well he doesn't, but I was gonna hope that he went for Hypnosis and missed, and that would have allowed me to not let him get his Aurora Veil. I guess I could have went Hippowdon, but whatever, it's fine. I'll go Clef. Should I go Clef? Do I need Clef? Clef might be useful. I'll go Tornadus. No, not Tornadus. Man, I don't have a switch into this. I guess I'll stand in Psyshock. As he just freeze dries, that's fine. It did a lot. He might be offensive. Okay, so he's definitely offensive, so he doesn't have like HP investment or anything. I'll go Tornadus this time. I'm expecting him to switch maybe. Nope, he switches or he stays in just freeze dries. That's fine. I can Heat Wave. I'm assuming he'll switch to like Zapdos. Yeah. He is static, so I'm not gonna U-turn on him. I think he might be Rocky Helmet anyway. No, never mind. But yeah, I'm not gonna risk a static. I'll just go Rotom and I'll Volt Switch because it's slower. I get a nice clean slow Volt Switch off. Unless he goes Mamoswine, I guess that could be annoying. but I'll do it anyway. He discharges, that's fine. I did a lot. I'll go Hippo. Did I go Hippo? Yeah, I'll go Hippo. And I'll get up my rocks. He might switch, fearing you're toxic. As he stays in the heat waves, oh, that's fine. I think his Aurora Veil ends this turn, so I'll go hard into Gardevoir. Pretty sure I counted correctly. He defogs, and his Aurora Veil fails. Yeah. So, fades, not fails. And I'll just Hyper Voice here. It's free. It almost kills. Please don't paralyze me. Okay, so I got to keep my Gardevoir. I'll just Hyper Voice again. It still has no switch-in. Unfortunately, I don't beat Mamoswine now, with this at least, but it's fine. If he doesn't have Freeze Dry, I think my Rotom beats it. He goes Ninetales. I'll go Hippowdon here. I'm gonna try to outplay his Aurora Veil. He might just Freeze Dry here because I'm low, which would make sense, but I'm gonna try to anyway. As he tries to Aurora Veil, so that's good. I'll go... Actually, I'll just Earthquake here. I live every hit, and I'll kill him. And I don't have to worry about him getting rid of my sand anymore. He might switch here, expecting me to... Yeah. So, he goes Mamoswine. I'm just gonna get up rocks. He has no hazard removal anymore. As he gets up his own rocks. And I can just Earthquake here. Should I? Hold on, let me think. I should be fine at Earthquake. If he Freeze Dries, I'll take this better than Icicle Crash, I think. That was a crit. And he'll die to Life Orb plus my Earthquake. Oh, he doesn't. I'll go Clef, it doesn't do anything anymore. Well, not anymore, it never came in. I guess it can come in on Gyarados, but it's whatever. If he goes Gyarados now, I'll Thunder Wave it. He goes Ninetales. That's fine. I'll Thunder Wave this. I'm expecting him to get up his Veil again. Gyarados under Veil sounds scary, honestly. As he goes hard Gyarados, so I should get a Thunder Wave off here. So I missed my Thunder Wave. I'll go for it again. Man, that really sucks. But what do I do? I'll probably Dragon Dance here. He might switch back to Ninetales. Either is fine. As long as I can get a Thunder Wave off. He might... Okay, so he Dragon Dances. I paralyze him. I'll go hard Rotom. This forces him to Mega Evolve and attack me. As he gets fully paralyzed. So he's forced to Mega Evolve here, and that means I can bring up my Gardevoir after, and I should be faster. Ideally he kills me here, because I might die to Hail and Rocks, yeah. So, he kills me. I'll live Rocks. Hail should end this turn, I think. And I can get a nice Hyper Voice off. Yep. So Gyarados goes down. Tail ends, and he has to go Ninetales, which I think dies, or no, it's gonna live. Like 1. Yeah. So I'll just sack Hippo because he gets rid of Sand, It gets rid of hail and it kills him with sand. Yo, what if he has like rest? So he'll die to sand, and his Mamoswine will die to rocks. So nice. I won that game. Oh wait, he has a Zoom Uh-oh. Shoot. Does this still work? If I sack Gardevoir here, does it cancel his turn? Let's find out. No, I lost. I'm gonna lose to fucking Azumarill again. This happened last time too. Fuck. Oh, come on. Well, I lost. That's really annoying. Well, maybe he'll go for a play rough here instead of Aqua Jet. Maybe. It could be faster. As he goes for play rough, but he's faster than me. I don't know why. I think max speed Belly Drum is kind of a bad set. If you run Belly Drum, you should run more HP because it helps you now set up. But yeah, I die. And I lost again to Azumarill. So that's really annoying. I lost 3 games today, which only 2 were on camera, but should I get another one? I feel like I definitely showcased Gardevoir off pretty well. It did a lot this episode. Or video. I always say episode, but it's... I don't know. I will. You know what? I'll get one more. Because I want the 60 wins. And I don't like my win rate right now. So I'll pause until I get another game. Alright, so I got a game. This guy doesn't... Oh, wait. So his... Oops. I said G in battle chat. So this guy... He's Mega Gyarados, probably. I'm gonna lead with Gardevoir, because it can taunt Torkoal. I'm assuming that's what he'll lead with. And if he leads with Roserade, I'll do the same thing, because I don't want, like, T-Spikes up or anything. So he does lead Torkoal. I'll taunt. He's probably going to try to Stealth Rock here. Yep. And I'll just throw off a Hyper Voice. It's pretty safe. It should 2-hit KO this, I think. Maybe I'm overestimating Gardevoir. Okay, so it is 2-hit KO. Well, maybe. Depends. So he crit me there. That's a little unfortunate. He's leftovers. I'll just Hyper Voice again. So this is pretty annoying. Oh, I crit him. I crit him back, so I got my Justice there. I don't think have I ever gotten a crit in my video? I probably have. I'm just salty. Here I'll taunt, and he goes for Body Slam. That's fine. I died. Whoa. I guess I don't have much defense, huh? But let me think. I don't really have the best answer to this. I'm going to go Excadrill, and I'm going to Swords Dance, and that's because I just want to get rid of this. Maybe Earthquake's better. Actually, I think Iron Head is better. So I'll Iron Head here. We'll go for a Flinch, maybe. See if I get it. I do. And I'll just Iron Head again. I don't think he would have had Earthquake. If he did, it wouldn't have killed me, I think. Pretty sure it wouldn't. But I get rid of Snorlax here. That's great. That could have definitely beat me. I'm expecting him to go Dragonite here. If he goes Dragonite, I'll bring out my Hippowdon and I'll phase him out with Whirlwind. and I'll break his multi-skill at the same time. This guy's Gyarados. This is definitely scary. I could just lose this immediately. I'll go Clef here and Thunder Wave it. I'm assuming he's gonna Dragon Dance. Makes sense. Yep. So I'll Thunder Wave here. Ideally, I don't get paralyzed. Or I mean, I don't miss. Not paralyzed. Ideally, he doesn't flinch me either. Okay, so I get my Thunder Wave off. That's great. I need this for Dragonite. I'll go Rotom here. I don't need Rotom as much as I need Clef. And I might be faster? No, I don't think I am. There's no way. Yeah, he Earthquakes, that's fine. I'll go Tornadus here. I kind of got myself stuck here. It's a little annoying. I'll go Tornadus. I'll U-turn into Hippo. So ideally he goes for like Crunch or something. He goes for Waterfall. I live with 2 HP. Wow. I didn't expect to live that. I'll go back. No. I'll stay in and I'll try to get up rocks. Oh, okay, so I get up rocks. Got lucky. I'll Earthquake here. These are just waterfalls, that's fine. He's in range of Earthquake from Excadrill, so I'll go into Excadrill now and kill him. And everything else is in range of Tornadus and Excadrill. Especially because I got rocks up, his Dragonite will be broken of his multi-scale, and his Espeon will die to an Earthquake, as will his Roserade. Maybe if he's like max defense Roserade, but I don't think he would be. Maybe he is, let's find out. Alright, so we get rid of Roserade. Expecting Dragonite to come out. You should realize that if that died, Espeon will too. Yeah. So I'll Iron Head here. I don't think I'm in danger of losing to Espeon as long as I have Tornadus alive. This might just kill anyway. Excadrill is very, very strong. But it doesn't. I flinch him. It's a little unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure I would have won regardless. Even if he like Dragon Dance there, he would have died to sand the same way. So I'll just Earthquake here, and I should win. So that was a good game. Definitely got a little lucky, but I think at this point I kind of deserve it because of how unlucky I've been. And yeah, I think that's where I'll end it. Ooh, I just closed all my Chrome tabs. Mega Gardevoir is cool. And yeah, not really much else to say. Thanks for watching, subscribe. And I might stream tomorrow. That'll be on Twitch. If you want to follow my Twitch, you'll get a notification when I go live. So yeah, bye.